Welcome to night number 4 of Presidential Pets History Bedtime Stories in our pajamas in bed. And tonight we're talking about President number 4, James Madison. He was president from 1809 till 1817, the second president to be elected as a Democratic Republican, a party he helped co-found with Thomas Jefferson. He is on the $5,000 bill, which is no longer in circulation, but still pretty cool to be on the $5,000 bill. He is a delegate to the Continental Congress and helps draft the Constitution, and he is the author of the American Bill of Rights. But the only pet really owned by the Madisons belonged to his wife, First Lady Dolly Todd Madison. It was this gorgeous red, blue, yellow, and green macaw parrot named Polly. Now, Polly was part of a real trend in the early 1800s of expensive and exotic pets. By owning an animal like that, you were saying to the world, I've got money, I've got access to foreign cultures, I've got wealth and prestige and style. Because look at this beautiful exotic bird which lives almost as decoration in my home. Polly is kind of famous, though, to historians because on August 24th, 1814, during the War of 1812, the British attacked Washington, D.C., and they set fire to a ton of American government buildings, including the presidential mansion, the White House. And as the White House is burning, Dolly Todd Madison actually sends people into the fire. She organizes this sort of bucket brigade to go in and rescue treasures that were housed in the presidential mansion. Famous among them, the Lansdowne portrait of George Washington. This portrait is probably the most famous Washington portrait, and it would have been burned by the British had it not been for First Lady Madison saying, get in there and get that painting. But among the other treasures rescued include, and I quote, a favorite macaw of the First Lady. So the bird survives the attack by the British, survives the tenure of the president, and in 1817, when their presidency is over, the family returns to Montpelier, to the family estate, and that is where Polly lives out her days. Polly had her wings clipped, so she couldn't really fly. She could sort of make it short distances, but she certainly wasn't going to escape. She lived her life with a silver chain around her ankle that would hook her to different perches in different rooms. Unfortunately, one evening, a window was left open and Polly was attacked and killed by a hawk. Polly's unfortunate end does not fully resonate how important she was in her life. And today, the Montpelier estate, which is open as a living museum, actually has replicas, little fake Pollys, in different rooms, showing just how big of a part of the Madison family life she was, and how owning this parrot was truly the favorite pet of Dolly Madison, the only official pet of the Madison presidency. I hope you're enjoying History Bedtime Stories Presidential Pet Edition. If you are, do us a giant favor. Give us a like and a share down below so that more people can tell what we're up to. Wash your hands, be kind to each other, and we'll see you tomorrow night for President number 5.